also funny marriage, isn't it?
What?
It's like a license to grope.
You're always going for a boob squeeze, and I have to remind you that they're attached to my body.
I'm here to support you, and that's all I'm doing.
Thank you, Dal.
Maddie and Esther, who would have guessed they're underage grandparents?
Welcome to Underaged Grandparents. We are Maddie and Esther Acton. We became grandparents before turning 40, which is proof that life never ever follows a script.
This podcast is all about raising kids, grandkids, working full-time, and trying to stay married.
Just hanging on for dear life, essentially.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, yeah, I was 37 when we became grandparents.
Yeah.
And you were 40-ish.
Yeah.
I don't like to say, you never say a lady's age. The lady has to say her age. But that's what it's kind of based around, what we do. And
Yeah.
we are abnormal grandparents, obviously.
Yeah, I think we've always had a pretty interesting story. From getting together very young,
Yeah.
obviously having a child young, and then having more kids, adding that to the whole scenario, and then obviously now becoming grandparents quite early.
But the cool thing is, I'm not going to say we are actual grandparents, but grandparents of societal expectation age, so, 70s, 80s and stuff, can still be pretty wild. So I want to start the show with some crazy grandma stories.
Okay.
And if you've got one, please hit up our socials, Underaged Grandparents on Instagram, TikTok and everything. We've also got a closed Facebook group we'd love you to be in. These are some great ones, all right? Mm-hmm. Here we go. It was the summer before I went to college, and my grandma was just about done making breakfast for my grandpa when she had a stroke.
Oh.
Now, I know it sounds sad, but trust me, there's a great ending to this. My grandfather freaked out naturally and started getting ready to take her to the hospital when she said, hopefully you don't have any little ears in the car, fuck off. I'm not going to the hospital before I feed the chickens and not before I eat the breakfast that I just made for us. She went ahead, ate her breakfast, fed the chickens, then went to hospital.
Yeah.
This is one of the reasons I think my grandma's going to live longer than me. Mm-hmm. That's some grit there, isn't it?
Women are tough. They're very tough. And I get that. The breakfast thing, it's an effort. You've put it in. You want the reward. Plus, hospital food sucks.
But you're having a stroke.
I don't think I'd be that tough, but that is tough.
I bet you she cleaned it up too.
Yeah,
she
for
was
sure.
like, if I stay in the hospital for 2 weeks, he ain't going to come home and fix this.
No.
So I'm going to have to clean it up before I go.
Exactly. And those chickens will be dead if I don't feed them.
I mean, you were in the middle of cleaning or cooking when you went into labour with Eden. Oh, Xander, sorry, when your water
Xander,
broke.
yeah, no, I had just cleaned my work car because I was returning that.
That's right.
And so our neighbour described watching me on all fours, like scrubbing and like vacuuming the back seat of the car with this like huge belly. And then I went inside and I was mopping the floor, and then I thought I'd left like a puddle, as I actually thought I peed myself at first. And then I was like, oh no, well maybe it's just a puddle of water, and then realised it was my waters breaking.
That's right. And you're like, no, I've got to finish this off. And when we got to the hospital, they were like, where have you been?
Yeah, I cleaned up. I had a shower, repacked the bag. I was coming off the back of like having Ethan, which was like a very, very long labour.
Yeah.
So I was thinking, I've probably got 2 days here before this baby comes.
Okay, one more. Your insane grandparent stories. My cousins and I went on a beach trip with our 70-year-old grandparents. So they went in 2 different cars. There was them in one car. Their grandparents were doing convoy along. While we were driving, they would come up beside our car and we would write silly messages to each other and hold them up against the window to read.
Awesome game. I remember doing that as a kid.
So they're going back and forward, passing them, until one time the car came speeding past. Grandpa was driving and Grandma was mooning us out the passenger side window.
That is fraught with danger.
She'd fully taken off her seatbelt and stood on the seat and showed us her bare bum.
Wow, that's like that's awesome.
Good on you, Grandma. No one moons anymore either, do they?
No
Hey?
one moons. Remember the back of the bus? You never wanted to be behind a bus in a car. You would have bums looking at you.
Of course.
Yeah.
How good. So if you've got any stories of your grandparents you'd love to share with us, please send them through.
Speaking of grandparents, obviously I aspire to be like my mother, but the celebrity that I'm like if I can be anything like this person as an older woman and as a grandparent, this is the one. And she calls herself Lovey to begin with, which is just the best name to pick for yourself. Kris Jenner had a birthday this week.
Oh, yeah, Kim Kardashian's mum.
Yeah. Do you know how old she is?
I do know that because she Jeff Bezos threw the party at his house.
Did he? See, I didn't even see that information.
Was
there was
70th?
a lot of famous people there,
Yeah.
including my best friend Mariah Carey.
Right. Snoop
Was
Dogg
there?
went.
Yeah, there's just endless photos of her looking ridiculously young after her recent work.
I reckon she looks like Kim Kardashian now, don't you?
She does, yeah. They're very, very similar looking.
Yeah.
But mother-daughter.
Yeah, Snoop Dogg called Kim and left a voice message asking he was very respectful in it. He asked if it would be okay if he smoked weed at the party.
Yeah, because I can't imagine him going anywhere if he couldn't.
Question, is it okay if I smoke at the party? And I have a gift for Mom. I want to make sure she gets it. So just let me know if I'm okay to smoke at the party. I don't want to be disrespectful, but I don't drink too much. I like to smoke, so just let me know if it's cool.
What a sweet person to ask. Of course he can smoke.
He's California sober.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, is that what they call it?
Yeah, when you
right.
just smoke weed. Because it's legal in America.
Yeah, yeah.
What kind of got me into a rabbit hole about the whole situation, she wrote a really nice post about her partner because it was actually his birthday the same week. And so I jumped on his page and I was having a look. And do you know how old her boyfriend is?
I thought she was still single.
No, she's had the same partner now for quite a while. His name's Corey Gamble.
So your expectation is that he would be younger, but maybe she's gone older, maybe?
Have you seen a photo of him?
No.
Because I didn't think there was much of an age difference, to be honest with you. But I can tell you now.
Have you got a photo there or should I Google him?
You can Google him, but do you want me to tell you how old he is?
No, can I guess?
You can guess. You can guess by looking at him. So I also Googled how they met because when I found out how old he was, I was like, okay, so where are they running into each other?
What's his name?
Corey Gamble. He was Justin Bieber's tour manager and they met in Ibiza. So this is also why I aspire to be this woman because she would have been, 60 probably when they met.
He looks a bit like Idris Elba, actually.
Yeah, he's very handsome. Very handsome.
Grey beard. See, I was going to say, I was going to, if I hadn't seen the photo, I was going to guess that she's with like a 23-year-old.
Okay.
What is he, in his 51?
He's 45.
45?
He's 45 years old. He is so close to my age that it scares me. But
Right.
he is with a 70-year-old woman. That is 25 years. That's a significant age gap when you put into consideration how old do you think her eldest child is?
Oh.
So Courtney
Courtney'd
Kardashian.
be your age. She'd be like 40.
She's 46.
Is she?
Yes. So she is a year older. In fact, Kim is 45. So he is the same
Right.
age as Kim.
He looks a little bit older than them.
He does. I will admit that. That's what I'm saying. Like I saw them together and was like, this is fine. They look great together. But when you put that in perspective, Kanye's 48. So at one point, Kim's husband was older than her mum's partner.
She could have been seeing him at school drop-off when she was taking the kids to school
Yeah.
because he was at the same age and going to school with them. Are you for it or against it?
Obviously for it. I'm for it because I'm pro her because I think she is so young at heart and just killing it in the being like an amazing lovey, amazing grandparent, but also living her life to the full, getting the facelifts,
Shagging younger men.
like meeting men in Ibiza.
Yeah, but if that was a bloke, a 70-year-old bloke with a
Happens all the
45-year-old girl,
time.
I know it does, but do you have the same vibe for him?
Oh, look, I'm happy if people are happy. If it was someone I respected as much as what I do her, I think, yeah, why not?
Or is it the circumstance? Because I think where it looks bad for men sometimes is they leave their wives
Yes.
and then they go and
100%.
hook up with a younger chick.
100%. It's a different thing. This is her third, I'm going to say, long-term relationship. She was a widow and then obviously married to Caitlyn.
Well, Bruce, transitioned into Caitlyn, so
Yes.
you can see how, if that wasn't something she was into, how that
Yeah.
relationship could break down.
Yes. And she'd had kids to him in her 40s. So her and Bruce, like she was 40 because Kylie's 28. So she's the baby. So, yeah, she was 42 when she had Kylie. And I feel like her and Kylie are super close. And, like, people think having kids in your 40s, oh, it's terrible, whatever. You know, how are you going to cope when they're older? But honestly, like, she's an inspiration. What?
Oh, just good to know
And
how young you go.
I also like that, you know, she's got a whole new flavour, hasn't she? She's gone chocolate.
Because he's African American, is what you say.
But that's why I was thinking they could be a similar age because he looks young, but then like quite often African American men do age very well.
What does he do with himself? He's an actor.
Well, he was Justin Bieber's tour manager when they met, which is quite cute.
He dated Kendall. So maybe that's when they first met, when Bieber was with Kendall.
Well, Kendall's really good friends with his wife, Hailey.
Yeah, but they're in the same circles. You know, that happens.
Yeah, I know. That's true.
They don't care, you know.
Probably everyone's had a bit of the Biebs, don't you reckon?
Well, with the way you go with age gaps, you might even get a chance at some stage in your 70s.
Look, I did used to think he was really hot before he went a bit weird. I've still got another 28 years. I could have a couple more kids right now and... Yeah.
Oh, good luck to you.
Yeah, thanks, Dal.
I'm not going to have any more. Well, I can't physically. So.
Well, yeah, I probably won't be able to either. Perimenopause.
Hey, I want to shout out to Libby, who listens to the show. We met her at the casino.
Yes.
On the weekend. We had a date night. Libby's from Byron Bay. Hopefully you're listening to this episode, Libby. She was out with her exchange student who turned 18, an Italian exchange student.
Yes.
And we've started, if you've been listening, we've started doing date nights, but we're trying to be better at date night.
Well, we're trying to be more planned because traditionally we'd just try and squeeze one in, which would end up being a dinner, which would end up being us drinking a lot of red wines and then whiskeys in a bar somewhere.
Yes.
Because we didn't have the time or energy to plan anything except for that.
So we are trying to be better at that. We went for a float.
Yeah, we did the float.
A few weeks ago.
The nudie float, which you enjoyed thoroughly.
That was good. Well, I mean, we were naked in a magnesium bath just floating around.
Yeah.
I mean, I would do that date many times over.
Yeah.
And I highly recommend that to anyone. Husband, it's a real hack. It's a real hack to, like, you start the date naked.
You actually tried to book it for again.
Yeah,
like you wanted to do it again,
Yeah.
but there wasn't one close to where we were staying for the weekend, so we didn't do that.
Yeah, so we went to the Gold Coast, went and saw Jimmy Reese's show, which he was amazing, by the way. Did an excellent job, his live comedy show.
Yeah, it was great, actually. Very funny.
But yeah, we met Libby at the...
Well, his thing was at the casino.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was at the casino, and it was interesting because when we went after the show, we wanted to go and have a drink because we were like, we're out, we should have a drink.
Well, we're at the casino. Like, how lame are we if we literally get out of our Uber, go watch a show at the casino and then leave and don't bother to even do anything?
But we had a little moment there where we could have been highly embarrassed because there was this big long line. And we thought,
yes,
I'm not getting in that line. I wasn't keen enough to go for a drink to line up for what looked like half an hour at least.
Oh, yeah. It was a line that went down and wrapped around a corner. And we just kind of looked at it and we were like, oh.
And we don't go to casinos often. As we were like, oh, let's just get out of here, we walked past the entrance after leaving the line and noticed that people were walking in. And I didn't realise it.
What type of people?
Older people. I didn't realise that if you're under 25, you have to get your ID scanned to go into the floor of a casino.
Yeah, I didn't know this either.
But if you're over 25 or look over 25, you're allowed to just go straight in.
Just walk straight on in.
So I walked up to the security guard and I said, is this the entrance for the old people?
Yeah.
And he looked at me like, he said, well, I wouldn't say that. I said, well, I'm over 25. Can I come in? He goes, yes, you can.
Yeah, he's like, you guys are fine. You guys go through this way. And then, but I mean, we had looked at the line and not once had I looked at the line and thought, that's
These are all children.
young people. I was just like, yeah, they're my peers. Of course they are.
Yes, so did I.
And then I was like, oh, okay.
Look at all of us just lining up to hit the cash.
Look at us. But yeah, that's where Libby was. She was also standing at the entrance thinking, what am I doing?
Yeah.
Do we want to line up? And she actually went and lined up.
Yeah.
And then the guy said, you can actually go through, But your exchange student needs to line up.
She needs to line up. But I thought, imagine if we lined up the entire way.
How embarrassing.
Get to the front, they go, why are you two in this line?
Yeah, you're right. Go through.
Yeah, get through there. But I didn't realise it was the first time ever. You know, generally you want to be like considered young. Like if someone cards you at the bottle shop.
That has not happened since I was like 15.
That hasn't happened since I grew a beard.
Yeah.
You get a bit chuffed.
Yeah.
You know, you're like, oh that's the go. But now we've crossed over to that group where they're like,
we're happy to be fuddy-duddies.
come on in, old people.
Yeah. And we're like, we will, and we'll go straight to the bar. Yeah.
But then we were kind of standing there, and it's like...
We'd ordered our drinks.
It was 9:30, and I looked at you and I said, are we just staying out just to try and be cool?
Just to be like, we're not lame. Like, we don't want to go to bed at 9 o'clock after our date.
I was like, let's just go home.
Yeah.
And we just went to bed. We were in bed before 10.
Yeah, it was great.
God, it was good, wasn't
It
it?
was so good. I had a really good sleep. I didn't let you set an alarm.
No.
It was amazing.
And for the first time in our lives, we took walking shoes with us. Mm-hmm. Every time we go away, we're like, we'll take shoes and we'll go for a walk the next day.
We actually did. We did 8K.
We actually went for a walk.
It was crazy.
Had coffee.
We've transitioned into old people.
We walked back along the beach.
This is what we wanted from a date night, though, isn't it?
It was the actual best.
Yeah.
The actual best.
Highlight of your year?
Nah, float was still the best one.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mind you, the most awkward thing about the float is being in there because it's pitch black and we're floating and obviously we're there to relax and it goes for an hour. And in the first 20 seconds, I just started to think, I wonder if we're doing it in here or not. But I didn't want to be like, I
wondered where you were going with that.
I didn't want to bring it up too early because I was like, you know what I mean? Then it's kind of like, oh, is that all you think about? No, I'm happy to float here. And I was happy to float there.
It was much too salty for any of that stuff anyway.
No. But, you know, when you think you don't think like that all the time, do you?
No, I don't actually. My brain doesn't immediately go straight to that. I gain pleasure from lots of things, whereas there's just one thing that is your favourite thing.
That's not true. It is my favourite thing, but it's not my only thing.
Isn't it?
I don't know if all men feel like this, even when you're married. I still sometimes feel like we're in the early stages of dating. Like I'm trying to make you think that I'm not always thinking that. You know, you
are still after 20 years.
You know when you're first dating someone?
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, okay, we have to, do all this stuff, like go on dates.
Like get to know each other.
Yes.
So
yeah.
boring.
No, I'm not saying like a bad thing, but you're trying to play it cool, right?
Okay.
Sometimes I still...
So even on our date nights now, you're still trying to play it cool. Like that's not your end goal. I know that's your end goal, doll.
Yeah.
I know it's your end goal unless it's happened before we've gone out. And then I know you're just relaxing and probably thinking about when the next time will be.
It's also funny marriage, isn't it?
What?
It's like a license to grope.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like smacking on the bum and whatever.
You'll always go in for a boob squeeze when I'm completely like oblivious to what I'm doing. Like I'll just be raising an arm to do something and suddenly there's a hand cupping a breast, squeezing it, and I have to remind you that they're attached to my body.
I'm here to support you and that's all I'm doing.
Thank you, darling. I am pretty excited by something that I have had this week. An experience that, I'm sorry, but it tops our date night.
Oh, you are about to hear privilege at its peak now.
Do you know what? What it is, I consider what I've done here an act of like self-love. It'd be like me going on a girls' trip to Bali or something like that.
Okay, yeah.
It's like something that is really, really just me telling myself how much I love myself. Because
sorry for coughing.
I think you would agree with me that I have unpacked the house. You carried all the boxes in and you put them in the rooms where they were meant to go. But I have then opened every single box and made a decision about where every single thing in every single cupboard goes.
Yeah, you told me that's your domain.
I don't remember telling you that, but I
You did.
Okay.
You said this is my domain. Because I
Okay.
made a suggestion. You were like, this is my domain.
Okay.
You're the outside guy.
Okay. So I have like put away every pair of underpants, every Band-Aid, every towel,
And I appreciate that.
everything, right? And so that's mentally draining. But what I didn't do is I didn't do the kitchen.
No.
Friends of mine run this business called Organised Living, and I've always admired their videos online at how they organise stuff. So they actually came over and I treated myself to them organising my kitchen. Our kitchen. Whoops.
See?
And it is the best thing, honestly, like to not have to, it's mentally draining. And it was interesting because we were having a conversation when they first got there, and Radi, one of them, said, I have touched every inch of my house, every inch, every corner I've wiped over, every spot in the fridge I've put things, I've like every drawer, everything in this in her house she has touched. And I'm like, that's how I feel. I feel like I am always across what's in every cupboard, what's in every drawer. You know, every single one of you come to me and that you're like, where's this? Where's that? Where's this?
Yeah, I will give you that. The kids never come to me and ask where something is.
No. And
They'll always ask you.
And I always know where it is generally.
Yeah.
Like I can picture in my head where it's been put or where it should be. And
Just in my defense,
you don't need to defend yourself.
in my defense, I do put things in places
But I don't like those places.
and then you move them to new places.
Yeah.
So that's why I don't know, like even my stuff, I have a place where I put it and then you move it.
Because generally that's your bedside table or the floor next to your bed is where you put stuff.
Yeah, like because that's my space.
Yeah.
Or in the kitchen, I'll pick like a drawer for something, and you don't want it there, so then you move it.
Yeah. True.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel. Would I be wrong in assuming that that's universally a female trait to move their husband's stuff?
I think it's like one partner is usually like that and the other is not. Like opposites attract.
'Cause
So
I
sometimes I think males are the ones who put stuff away and the female is the one. But yes, I would agree that in our instance and in most of my friends who are married to men, yes.
Because I can put my keys down, turn around,
And I put them in the drawer.
turn back, and they're gone.
Yeah, because they're right in the way of where I'm like cooking dinner or making lunches.
But I was gonna pick them back up.
Anyway, it's changed my life.
Yeah.
And you called it rich girl things. That's what you said to me. You're like, oh, it's rich girl things. And I, honestly, that irked the single mother in me who's very good at budgeting and I think I've paid my penance in unpacking kitchens. How many houses have we lived in our relationship?
15?
I actually think this might be our 16th house. So we've lived here since 2017. But prior to that, we moved more than once a year, sometimes.
Yeah, in our early stages, yeah.
Yeah, and we clocked up moves. Like we have moved all up and down the east coast of Australia. So I feel like I've paid my dues at unpacking kitchens. And I also will say, when you unpack, you just shove stuff places and think, I'll find a more convenient place to put that. And then never, ever, ever, ever do. And so you and I have a bet now with this kitchen.
Because the girls came in and they put everything in places, right? They
Everything
labelled
has a
everything.
home.
Don't get me wrong, I love it. You know me. And we've talked about this on the podcast before. I had 2 spice racks and I put all the spices in alphabetical order.
Yes.
That is my jam. Mm-hmm. So the girls have come in, they've given everything a spot, everything is labelled, and it is immaculate.
It's immaculate.
It's
beautiful.
like, it's pornography for people with obsessive compulsive disorder.
It sure is.
They
Yeah,
would,
yeah.
it's, forget Pornhub,
Yeah.
OCD Hub, this would go off what they've done.
Yes.
I love you.
What?
You're amazing. You do a lot for all of us. But I don't think you're going to put things back. From experience, feel like in 6 months' time, you're going to be ringing those girls and saying, can you come back and rearrange it again, please?
That won't happen. I think because now someone else has done that mental work for me, I can just follow suit and put things away where they're meant to be.
I have attempted to do this before for us. I got woman-splained.
And maybe you didn't put things in like a logical spot. Whereas this is what they've done. They've thought very logically about where is she using the spices. She's using them near the stove. Where are they going to get their cutlery, their snacks, the kids' plastics? All of that is laid out in a fashion that is very logical. And yours was neat, but it was neat.
That's just how I feel.
Oh.
They're just my feelings.
Oh, I'm sorry. But I will be winning the bet. When does the bet end? Because you said to me, $100, it won't stay the way it is.
What do you reckon, 6 months or 3 months? 3 months. Let's go 3 months.
3 months after Christmas.
3 months, yeah, 12. Yeah. There you go, 12 weeks.
You're on, brother.
It will be all over the shop.
No.
Everywhere.
No, as much as I'm chaos on legs, I do have the ability to put stuff where it goes.
Okay, can I call you that? Chaos on legs. That is such a great way to describe you. There's always something going on.
Yeah.
Speaking of all the unpacking, Tuesday night, was it? What's today?
Last night.
Or Monday night?
Monday night.
Monday night.
Is this you?
Were you angry at me when I went to bed?
Yes, because you had rung me and then stormed up the stairs and had a go at me for being noisy. And for the children, like, oh, it sounds like there's a herd of pigs up here.
I didn't say that.
Did you?
No.
Sounds like you said something along those lines.
I go to bed early, 8:30, because I get up at 3 a.m.
Yeah.
And because you were upstairs, I was downstairs.
I was unpacking stuff, but I was actually trying to get stuff off Xander's bed to make his bed for him. Because the first night I made his bed, he bled because he has a scab on his face.
Yeah, picked a scab.
On his brand new sheets.
Well, I don't know why
so I'd have to strip it, wash it, so I'm remaking his bed at 9 p.m.
What's with boys' obsessions with picking their scabs?
He might have just knocked it.
He would. I've seen him pick it before. Like, you could see a cut on him, and I'm like, why is that not healing? Because they just pick at them. And they pick.
Gross.
You say, stop picking at it. And they just like monkeys. I could tell you were annoyed at me, but I thought it was before I called from downstairs and said, can everyone keep it down? You were heavy underfoot.
You always say I'm stompy. I was not stomping, Dal. It's literally the bedroom you were sleeping in.
You were like, when you were walking around, I could hear it, and I always think that's your way of saying, I am so pissed off at you, but I don't have the words to say it.
No, I was not stomping on purpose. I was just trying to finish off the mountain of things I had to do without any help. Just criticism.
Are you kidding?
Am I overreacting?
I need to calm down.
All right, we're going to wrap up with a really quick Am I Overreacting? You can send those through on the socials. We love to hear them, guys. Underaged Grandparents podcast. Search us up. Am I Overreacting? We invited our brother and sister-in-law out to dinner at a very nice restaurant and made it clear that it was our treat.
Oh, that's nice.
That is lovely. Hadn't seen them in a while. Without asking, they invited their 2 adult kids to join us. Mm-hmm. It's not that we don't like our niece and nephew. It's just we were hoping to catch up with our brother and sister-in-law who we haven't seen in a while. Mm-hmm. Adding the 2 adult kids is going to add at least another $200 to the bill. And it's not about the money. It's about the rudeness of assuming they can invite whoever they want. Am I overreacting?
Yes, because it's not adding whoever you want, it's adding your children.
Yeah,
who might want to catch up with their uncle and auntie.
Yeah, but I think the issue is they're saying we're going to pay. Like if you go, hey, we'd love it you two to come out to dinner with us, our treat. And then they go, oh, great, we're going to bring 2 more people along. You've already offered to pay. You're going to have that awkward thing when you get there.
This is classic grandparent stuff because when you actually have to pay for your adult children and grandchildren for a long time.
Oh, I tell that to people all the time. I say, if you want your kids to want to hang out with you, and I know it sounds bad, obviously you got to be kind and love them, but you've got to pay.
Yes.
If your expectation on your adult children is to be like, we're going to do this thing and it's going to be expensive.
Yeah.
You got to stump up the cash.
100%. I don't know. I think if they're your kids, you're not adding a random. You're literally saying I'm bringing my kids.
But then who's pay? Is it bad for them
Well,
to go?
then I think if it was us and your sister and her husband invited us out and we were like, oh, actually, Maddie and Ethan are going to come, we would just say we'll pick up our
I know we
side
would,
of it.
but it sounds like these people wouldn't. So then the expectation is that they're going to pay for all of them. See, what I think we would do is if someone did that to us, we would still go to dinner and we would pay for everybody.
Yeah, we would.
I would be shitty about it. But I wouldn't want to be awkward about it there. I would pay for it and then complain later on.
Yeah. What's worse, though, if someone brings their adult kids that you've got to pay for, or if someone brings their little kids when you were hoping for like an adult dinner and someone's like, yeah, we've got to bring the kids.
Now, see, that you can get away with because you can go, oh, no, let's do it when you get a babysitter so we can enjoy ourselves.
Right.
That you can get away
out
with.
of it.
But when they're adults, you can't be like, nah, don't invite them because I don't want to pay for them.
Yeah, that's true.
Because that makes it
awkward.
Yeah.
Well, now it sounds like it's not going to be a fun dinner anyway.
No, there was a follow-up to that.
Okay.
They cancelled it. They pretended like they had something on and they couldn't do it that weekend.
Fair.
Rather than be honest, always make up a lie.
Yeah, that's a good motto to live by.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Little lies, just
don't tell the truth.
Not to hurt people's feelings. Like, you don't want to hurt their feelings and say, by the way, we hate your adult children. Niece and nephew, don't like them.
They don't hate the
don't
adult
want to feed
children.
those leeches.
They just don't want to. I think they're upset that the expectation is they'll just pay. So I'm going to say, not overreacting.
I think they're overreacting.
You do?
Yeah. Because I'd just be like, oh, Matt, for God's sake, get over it. Just pay for the damn kids. And then when they started ordering cocktails.
And they would. Should we all get margaritas? Let's do it. I'm going to have a wine. Let's get a bottle.
Actually, do you know what? I feel like French champagne. Oh, it's only by the bottle.
Oh, let's do shots. I ordered shots. Hey, tell us what you reckon. Jump on to the Underaged Grandparents podcast Facebook page. Hey, thanks for joining us for another week, guys. We really appreciate all your support and the messages that come through. If you've got any topics you want us to cover off or any stories you'd like to share, hit us up on our socials. All right. I'm going to get us a new email address too, by the way.
Too long?
Yeah, it really is. underagedgrandparentspod@gmail.com. That's just too much.
Podcast@gmail.com.
No, it's pod. I've been telling everyone the wrong thing.
But Dal, even when you corrected it, you said podcast.
Did I?
Yes.
Let me triple check.
Oh, Dal.
I know.
Well, we'll just announce a new email address, but just message us on the Facebook page.
Yeah, that does make it a lot easier.
Message on the Facebook page. That's how most people are getting in touch anyway, especially if Matt's been giving out the wrong one.
I have been. It's underagedgrandparentspod@gmail.com.
Well, you haven't said that once.
I know.
Oh, Dal.
I know, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You know, me and details are not good, babe.
Oh, that's okay.
Like, I don't know. Everyone asks me all the time if I can do things, and I say, you're asking the wrong person if I'm available.
Yeah, ask my wife.
Ask my wife. She's yeah.
She'll know where you can find it.
I said that to someone today at work. They asked me if I was available for a date. I said, ask my manager. I said, what's your manager's name? I said, Esther. she's across it.
They mustn't have really wanted to hang out with you because they didn't text me.
No, they didn't. No, they were asking if I could go to a football game.
Ah.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you just say yes to that?
Well, because I didn't know if we were available.
Oh, that's a lie. You didn't want to go.
No, I didn't know if we were available on the 22nd of November.
Oh, I'll have a girls' lunch.
My point exactly.
It's a friend's birthday.
See?
It's in the calendar, bro.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Not in my calendar, bro. 22nd of November.
Is that a Sunday or a Monday? No,
That's
it's
a
a
Saturday.
Saturday. Yeah. We'll just have to get babysitters.
See, and that is why I say ask Esther. Whose birthday lunch is it?
Tess. It's got a theme.
What's the theme?
Do you know what? It was written in millennial speak and I don't actually know what it means.
Say it.
I know part of it was, the last bit was BBY, so baby. But like then she did colours to show like what colours you should wear. So it's like.
Tell me the name of the theme.
Okay. It's SAG, SAG season, SZN, I'm guessing is season, BBY. SAG SZN BBY.
BBY. SAG season Baby?
Yeah. Does SAG, is that like...
It's usually Screen Actors Guild. I've heard of that. The SAG Awards.
No, it couldn't be that.
What on earth
So
does that
we have to
mean?
wear deep cherry, burgundy, red, black leather vibes.
What? SAG?
That's what I'm saying.
SAG?
I'm just happy to be
SN
invited, even though I don't know what the theme means.
I've put that in an AI saying is an informal greeting celebrating the astrological season of Sagittarius,
Oh,
which runs
Sagittarius season. Of course, that's what it means.
roughly from November 20.
She's a Saggy. Oh man, now I feel stupid.
So does that mean Sagittarius season, baby?
Yes.
Is that what they're saying?
So this is capitals SAG space SZN space BBY.
That's
so it's like SAG season, baby, and I'm like, I don't know what that means.
Would you dress like a Sagittarius?
Yeah, Sagittarians must have like there must be colours associated with Sagittarians.
That's okay. Interesting.
I'm going to start just texting you in like 3-letter things and see if you can like translate what I'm saying.
WTF?
Why the face?
DTF?
Donald Trump penis. No.
F, I said F. F. F.
Yeah, well, the
Righto, we're just rambling. We're going to get out of here
Yeah,
now.
we gotta
Bye,
go.
everybody.
Bye.